Markets on Air, with a focus on renewable energy on the rise. On a bright sunny day in southern Germany, these solar panels generate plenty of electricity. But that's not always the case. So the Pfluger family recently purchased a battery system that stores surplus solar energy.
Today we fed around 14 kilowatt hours into the system. We used a little over 40.
That's because it's laundry day. All the appliances run on solar power. The family can wash clothes and cook even when it's raining. Thanks to the battery system, they're no longer dependent on the weather or time of day. More and more firms are offering such battery systems, like the Sonnen company. So far, Sonnen has installed more than 20,000 units. No other company in Europe sells more. In addition, Sonnen offers special conditions to the owners of solar power units who are networked with other members of the Sonnen community.
Members generate and consume 70% of their annual power supply themselves. Sonnen provides the remaining 30% free of charge from the network, and that's only the first step. But it shows the direction we're going in. We want to become an energy provider and an energy supplier.
Southern Germany, where the company is based, sets a good example. The village where the Pflugers live has about 2,000 residents, and together they produce 7 times more electricity than they use. On sunny days, Thomas Pfluger can even charge up the family's electric car with renewable energy.
108 wind turbines were put into operation off Germany's coasts in the first half of 2017. Together, they produced 626 megawatts of energy. There are now more than 1,000 turbines generating electricity in the North Sea and Baltic. That's equivalent to 4 conventional power plants. In the future, investors hope to produce wind power at sea under free market conditions without the need for government subsidies.
Eurozone upswing. The Eurozone economy is gaining momentum. Eurozone GDP grew by 0.6% in the second quarter, keeping pace with US growth. Analysts say a stronger world economy is the main driver, followed by the loose monetary policies pursued by the European Central Bank. And that, analysts say, has helped the EU's weaker members return to growth. Second quarter figures for the 19 member states came in stronger than the first 3 months of the year.
Despite this summer's stormy weather, German tourism is booming. The country's tourism sector expects 2017 to be the 8th record-breaking year in a row. In the first half of the year, tourists booked more than 200 million overnight stays across the country, an increase of nearly 3%. 168 million of those were booked by domestic tourists, while foreign tourists made 37 million bookings. This year saw more visitors from Russia, Brazil, and China. Prices are relatively low in Germany, and that attracts many tourists from abroad.
Gamescom. Chancellor supports gaming industry. For the first time ever, German Chancellor Angela Merkel opened the Gamescom gaming convention in Cologne. 900 exhibitors turned out at this year's event to present their latest video and computer games. More than 2/3 of them came from abroad, a record. The German games sector hopes to receive more extensive funding from the government, which is something this year's partner country Canada already enjoys.
We need funding for development like they have in France, England, Poland, and Canada. Then we can tell our own stories through the future medium of games. And we can develop games here that are seen and played around the world.
In her opening speech, Chancellor Merkel told developers at Gamescom what they wanted to hear. She emphasized the gaming industry's growing importance and economic potential. Sometime during the next legislative period, we'll gather up everyone involved in the industry, and we'll take a closer look at what other countries are doing, so we can create a level playing field. We want to provide good opportunities to creative developers in Germany. The worldwide gaming industry has been rapidly growing for years and now boasts annual sales of $100 billion. Germany is a major market for gaming.
Lake Constance. Tourism plays an important role in the Lake Constance region in the far south of Germany. The lake is bordered by 3 countries, Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. Lake Constance and its garden island of Mainau is more than just a recreational area. It's also an important transportation route and drinking water reservoir. The region's economic powerhouse is the city of Friedrichshafen, home to car parts maker ZF Group, engine maker MTU, and Airbus Defence and Space, all companies known around the world. Other cities on Lake Constance include Lindau and Constance, home to many service providers. And the pedestrian zone in the historic city center of Constance attracts more than just German shoppers. The low prices draw many bargain hunters from neighboring Switzerland. That was Markets on Air.